Okay, here we are again at Akalu Falls for more Final Fantasy XIV. We have now hit level 50, and it is time to take on our level 50 job quest. When we hit level 50, we did get a new skill called Shadow Flare, which is really good. It's a ground target, AoE damage over time. Anything in that will take tick after tick after tick of damage. And there is no drop-off. Like with Bane, how the more enemies, the less potent. Not the case with Shadow Flare. Potency of 50 to any enemy. It gives you 5 ticks. Plus it has an additional slow effect, which will help mitigate damage on your tank. Because obviously if the enemies are all slowed, they'll be hitting less often. We'll be using that, but for now, let's go ahead and polish off this quest chain, Primal Burdens. And here we will get our actual summoner gear and Enkindle, which allows your pet to do its ultimate attack, such as Aerial Blast for Garuda. It's wind damage with a potency of 250 to target and all enemies. It is an AoE. I think all of them are AoEs as a matter of fact. Inferno with Ifrit puts a damage over time effect on it, but it's a cone AoE, so you have to have him positioned right if you want to get the full effect. And Earthen Fury is point blank AoE around Titan, which makes any enemy that walks over to him to try to attack him take ticks of damage. So, there has been a terrible incident. My poor colleagues at St. Koinix Find murdered. The reports are confused, but they all mention the same black-robed attacker. Oh, looks like Tristan killed a bunch of her buddies. You know as well as I do that Tristan is behind this massacre. He has indeed grown bold or desperate to commit such a brazen act. We should set off to Mordona at once and speak with any survivors. It may be that we can glean some idea of what that cold-hearted monster was after, or where he might strike next. We must stop him! Yeah, well, we'll put the brakes on this fool real fast. Showdown with the fake summoner Tristan. Oh, well, he can summon, but he's not legit. Plus, let's face it, at this point, any NPC summoner is a fake summoner. You're the only real summoner around. I'm not sure how many steps it takes to get to him, though. No, we need to speak with these fools. And then we don't get sent up there, not yet. Let's see. Oh, damn. He's out of town. Okay. Dude, you just got beat up. Why didn't you get up into the settlement where it's safe? Yes, I am absolutely certain. It was the same dark summoner whom Ymitra described to us. We were celebrating a recent find, the soul crystal of an Allegan summoner, when a man in black robes suddenly appeared and demanded we surrender the gem. Naturally, we objected to this arrogant imposition, but he simply sneered at our refusal. The next moment, the world exploded into flame. Though through a haze of agony, I saw him snatch up the soul crystal from a smoldering body and stride off toward the singing shards. That bastard slaughtered my friends. There was no warning, no negotiation. If the gods grant you the chance to exact vengeance, then I pray you show him the same mercy he afforded us. Oh. We'll see what can be done about that. Another soul crystal. Yes, it makes sense that he would shift his attention to a more easily obtainable gem. After all your progress, you would now make for a most formidable opponent. I must apologize for not sharing my theory earlier. I suspected that Tristan might desire the soul crystal you carry, but did not wish to draw any premature conclusions without sufficient evidence. I am at a loss, however, to explain why he seeks to collect more of these Allegan relics. We shall just have to ask the villain himself after we corner him in the Singing Shards. Let us be on our way. Well, actually, yeah, it does send us up to the Singing Shards. Okay. We don't want to get caught up in his fate. Whoop. There we go. There are a few trash goons that'll probably try to attack us. Yeah, like that hippogriff. And these fools up here. See if we can sneak on by them. They ain't gonna make it easy, are they? Damn, he turned... he tried to catch me. Ah, here we go. We made it. We made it without having to wade through a bunch of garbage. I have brought you the soul crystals as promised. Our good buddies, the Asians. They're always up to no good. Yes, these appear to be authentic Allegan artifacts. Very well, I shall honor our bargain. From within these gems I will draw forth the memories of the ancient summoners, and the slumbering essence of an elder primal. All the attendant knowledge and power shall be yours. The pain! The pain! It'd be a lot easier if you just jumped off the cliff and killed yourself. Spare yourself this beatdown. You'd think that hurt. Oh, the bumbling summoner and his incompetent lackey make an appearance at last. What? You see a mirror somewhere? You think to capture me? Fools! I have orchestrated your every move. You have grown much in the art, it is true, but through the wisdom of the Paragons, I now command the power of an Elder Primal. You made a deal with the Paragons, and you call us fools? The Asians will never relinquish their hold on you. A small price to pay. If you could but feel the strength that fills my entire being, it is indescribable. I will use this power to annihilate the beast tribes and put an end to their insufferable rituals once and for all. The primals will rise no more. Yeah, okay. Hear me, demon king of devouring flame. Feed on my ever-burning anguish and be reborn. Yeah, okay. The culmination of my sacred duty is at hand. But first, there is one more soul crystal that must be mine. I will tolerate its wasted potential no longer. Yeah, good luck taking mine, buddy. Oh, you'll take something of mine. It's called an ass whooping. That's about it. Now here we get the same type of deal that we've always had. I do believe we can Bane up onto Tristan. Oh, no, he's not close enough. Crap. But obviously Tristan uses magic, so we will go right ahead and stick a addle on him. And Belias Eggy thinks he's going to get a cheap shot in on us, but he won't. Let's go ahead and redot Tristan. Redot Belias. And of course, Ymitra's hitting us with See if we can catch them both in the shadow flare. Ymitra's hitting us with Stone Skin, which is an excellent buff. Oh, come on. 3-dot Belias. Miasma back on Tristan. Bio on Belias. Fester on Belias. And redot. Make sure we keep our sustain up. Re-addle Tristan. And you and your AoE garbage. And we make sure to use Rouse on our pet. Whoa, 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 whoa. And he just used a Scholar attack. Used emergency tactics and ate his pet. Not going to help him now. Onyx Claw. Not sure just how much, yeah, they don't have a whole lot of HP. Whenever you have to move, just pop a Ruin 2 out there. Okay, time to redot him. Addle again. Redot him. See, all that other crap is just a distraction from your dots on Tristan. And he's about finished. What was that about taking my soul crystal? Looked like I stomped your ass without breaking a sweat. What happened? By all the memories of summoners past, I should have been unstoppable. I will sear the disease of beastmen from the face of the land. Deprived of worshippers, the primal that tempered my weak-willed sibling will wither into oblivion. Oh, so your brother got tempered, and now you're all butthurt. Well, tough shit. So, I see my order's records were accurate. Though it was buried deep in the archives, I but recently uncovered a report that described how you slew your own brother. He was corrupted during your ill-fated encounter with Ifrit, was he not? I imagine your superiors in the Immortal Flames thought it a mercy to conceal that inglorious detail. Once the soft-headed fool had been tempered, there was no saving him, and thus I took it upon myself to expunge the stain of embarrassment. But my work is left undone. The primal, no, all primals must suffer for that insult. After I killed my brother, I found myself liberated, my vision clear. No deed was too vile if it promised to add to the power I required. How can you not see? I am the Sword of Vengeance, and I shall wrest that soul crystal from your blasted corpse. Yeah, go ahead, get up and try again, buddy. It's not going to turn out any differently. He's smarter than he looked. Decided to open a can of haul ass. Hold on. Let's make sure we've got full ether flow. I wonder which struck the first blow to his sanity, the despair at his brother's tempering, or the guilt from slaying his own kin. It is ironic to think that, discounting the means, our purposes were fundamentally one and the same. A summoner employs the savagery of the primals to conquer the primals themselves. Had Tristan approached us as an ally, we might have found ourselves aiding his cause. Alas, he chose to walk the path of bloodshed. Each vicious act must have pushed the man deeper into madness until eventually the lust for power and vengeance was all that drove him. The might of the primals carries with it a burden of responsibility and a measure of danger. I hope never to see you corrupted by the potent energies you wield, Alex. It is time we return to Upkalu Falls. The Dark Summoner is no more. Well, he did kind of run away. So he's still kicking. He ain't kicking very hard, though. But now the good news is we'll finally get out of the potato sacks and other nonsense gear that we've done all of this with, and we'll actually have some legit stuff. It'll be item level 90 from head to toe, which is a huge, huge upgrade over this like level 40-ish gear. Because once upon a time, before 2.2, up to 2.1, item level I-90 gear was the maximum attainable in the game. And we're about to have it just handed over to us. So we'll be pretty well set from this point forward. Although there will be one key thing as far as our weapon goes that we'll be getting right off the bat once we do Praetorium, or Castrum and Praetorium. Which will provide yet another kickstart. Oh, how I would love to declare our troubles at an end, but I fear the Ascian with whom Tristan made his bargain is yet afoot. These so-called paragons prey upon men and women who are at their weakest, speaking honeyed words to lead them down the road to destruction. In this manner they seek to plunge the realm of Eorzea into chaos. It is reassuring to know that heroes like you exist to foil their never-ending schemes and foul plots. An outright war against the Ascians looms closer by the day. Thus would I have you armor yourself with this last piece of the Evoker's attire. Originally it was just the level 45 chest piece, but ever since we've moved beyond the level 50, you get more. It was discovered at the same dig site whence Tristan seized the soul crystal, and the St. Koenig's Find researchers, grateful for your actions in bringing the murderous summoner to justice, insisted that you complete your set. One can never be over-prepared when heading into battle against a paragon. Wear it proudly. Speaking of preparations, were you aware of the deeper layer of power hidden within your avatars? A technique exists that allows you to tap into the full potential of your Egi. You must have seen Tristan employing this ability. During the final battle with the Dark Summoner, you would have heard a whisper emanating from the Soul Crystal. Still your mind now, and you will hear the voices of the ancient summoners instructing you in their greatest achievement. The true power of the Egi will be yours. And that's in Kindle. Which every 5 minutes, I think it is, you can unleash their ultimate attack. So pretty much you're only going to be using it during, boss fights. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You need Heavensward, and you must actually get through the 2.55 main story. So this will be our last job quest for a little while. They put it in the wrong place. Wrong place. Oh. Shit. Okay, there we go. Actions. There we go. And Kindle allows your pet to unleash its ultimate attack. And here's that Evoker's doublet. Item level 55. However, go ahead and open this guy up. And you got a bunch of item level 90 gear. The Summoners set rather than the Evokers. So we will go ahead and take that gladly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, see, that's another thing, but, there we go. See, right now we still have the level 45 weapon, but this is what our artifact gear actually looks like. Got our little wings on our back, whole 9 yards, a little tail. But you see, after we get through with Praetorium and Castrum, we're going to take on the Relic Reborn quest, which will gain us an item level 90 weapon. However, you will need one of these. I could equip this right now, but I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to equip it to do the job quest and just be totally, completely overpowered. But you will need to hand this over to an NPC at some point. So the only way to get this is to either get your crafting up to level 50, which I'm not doing on this character. Sorry, I just, no, I'm not, no, just no. Or you can just head to the market board, and depending, you could sometimes get it with the material already melded for a reasonable price. Otherwise, you might just have to buy the book and then buy the 2 Savage Might 3s. And then have a melder meld it for you. But it shouldn't be over, say, 100,000 gil to buy one. But, oh, and in the meantime, you can go ahead and equip it now anyway. Because when you have to turn it in, it won't matter if it's spirit bonded or anything. You will just need something else to put in that slot so that you have something in your hand while you hand it over. But as you can see now, my HP just skyrocketed up to 3815. Garuda's HP is over 3300. We're far more powerful now. So at this point, the only thing left for us to do is to finish off the 2.0 main story by making our way to the Castrum and then to Praetorium. And then once we actually get through there, I will see you on the other side. Until then, take care.